Hey, y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into SWV and Xscape. Let's go. First, I'm so happy to see Taj and Coco like getting along. And as they're talking, Coco was like, if they're not going to headline with Xscape, then there's going to be nothing, and they're going to continue to do what they're doing as a group. And I don't blame her. Lily is talking to the manager. She's talking about her book that she's doing and referencing the hub. And I think y'all know what hub I'm talking about. But she was saying that the girls need to put their egos aside and just have one night of a great experience. I agree. So it seems like they're really going to have to convince Candy to do the co-headlining, right? So Taj and Tamika had met and they were talking about the stage and everything, so that's what they talked about. So fast forward to the meeting at Taj's condo. Tamika comes in with the set director and all these ideas while her sourpuss sister sits on the couch on her phone and mad because she's like, Tamika never did this before. This was her job. Ma'am, you don't even want to come to sound check. How can we depend on you to get the stage set up? So now that they're all here together, Candy was like, she's going to do what her group wants to do. The group wants to headline. But Tasha was like, oh, we're just going to go on co-headline. Candy was pissed, and she's upset that Tasha is not making any kind of effort to be anything with the group. But now she wants to talk about co-headlining. Candy's mad. So then they say that who's going to work on what, right? So Tasha, Candy, and Coco are supposed to work on the music. So they meet at the studio. Well, first of all, Tasha comes in there talking about where's her seat. It's seats all over the place. Just sit down. So when they asked Tasha, like, what has she worked on? She was like, I really haven't put any thought into it. Y'all put her out of the group. Because if y'all got to do this in a matter of weeks, and all that goes into this, and she's not even thinking about it, she gotta go. So they were talking about the music, how it should flow, and Coco was like, y'all, we gotta put our egos and all this to the side and just do a good show for the people. Let me say this. Actually, SWV and Xscape, all of y'all are our background singers once we come to the concert, and we sing the songs anyway. So it doesn't matter who goes first. Because the problem is, one person does not want to leave off the stage before the other, because even if they come on stage together and somebody has to leave off, it's like the other one is the headliner and they don't want to do that. Just like next week when they have the conversation about to sing Weak or Understanding, they want to do Weak last and Understanding first, and Candy doesn't want that. So now Candy's talking to Don Juan, and he's saying how Tasha is not doing anything, she's not cooperating, and he was like, what was the problem? And he was like, she's trying to get a gospel deal. Don Juan made a very good point. Like, she's established as a person in Xscape. As a gospel artist, she's not established. And I don't know if Tasha knows how God works, because her antics and how she acts is not godly. Girl, ain't nobody behind them albums. And Don Juan was right. Let her go on. It's going to take a lot to establish her as a gospel artist. And with Unique out here and the way she is on this show, I'm trying to let Tasha help me go to hell. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to let her help me. So we go to Coco talking about her son, right, being a dentist versus a singer. And I'm glad Taj came, because Taj let us know that when Coco dismantled SWV, she had to go to work for $9 an hour. Like, sir, go to school, get your dental degree, then sing. Do them at the same time, but get something to fall back on. So now Xscape is practice, right? Just Candy, Tiny, and Tamika. And Candy's like, is Tasha coming? Tamika didn't say nothing really, like, I don't know. But then when she talked to the manager, she was like, no, Tasha's not coming. Tasha at the house with Rocky, talking about signing her gospel deal. So she signed on the dotted line. And he seems to be very excited. Girl, I would not sign nothing when my husband is going to celebrate with Unique, his woman, on the side. Because he's thinking about the advance money that he's going to get to fly her into yet another city. Girl, stop. So now Tasha feels like after all these years, this is her independence and she can own her masters. I'll say this again. Girl, you had a whole bunch of years you could have owned your masters, and you could have been working on your image as a gospel singer, and we wouldn't have known this, and we probably would have really supported you. But now since you're on TV and acting like a sourpuss, and then your husband is out here with other women, girl, ain't nobody buying that album. Nobody. And I'm going to tell you something else. When you have to go back to Xscape, I really hope they treat you with the same energy that you treated them with. I really do, because you deserve that. So Tasha's not coming for the sound check. She said she's just gonna show up. She don't know if they gonna crisscross, circle, or whatever they gonna do. Girl. And then she's telling Rocky that she just doesn't know because, she's the way she feels about it. I just don't understand why they just won't put this girl out of the group. So then they go back to the girls practicing, right? So Kenny's like, girl, look, just practice her part because we got to be ready for whatever. Tamika blows it off. And let me say this. I have seen Xscape with all 4 of them and with 3 of them. 3 of them is great. I don't have to have Tasha. And after all of this, I don't ever have to see Tasha sing with Xscape again. And I've seen people in my comments have said that they are really not rocking with Xscape because of Tasha. Y'all put her out the group. It's your girl, Millie Chan. Talk to you later. Bye.